So we're gonna find another Hiss horde up here blocking the lobby that you go into from the elevator. And we're gonna go ahead and just take them out one by one. Being careful not to just run up those stairs in the middle. We're just gonna stay on our side. As you can see, I got hit and I'm really low. Big Tubby. Go ahead and grab that health. And oh, this guy looks like a boss of some kind. I don't know who exactly that was. As you can see, that shatter took his health down pretty quickly, and I finished him off with the service weapon in bullet mode. So I honestly don't know what the name of that one I just killed right before the big dude. He had a FBC jacket on. He didn't look like any of the other ones we fought. Intricate. We're gonna head on through the gates here. Remember to be collecting those radio transmissions as well, and anything else you see along the way.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television.
Oh, now I know this looks dangerous. Yep, just as I thought. Wow, this shatter weapon will definitely change the way you play.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carl Vaughn. Requested as the group response. Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling, he is out of the building today.
He's never out.
And we are going to continue on here down these stairs and through these doors.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
So this looks like a model of their old hometown of Ordinary. Now once you jump down in here, you will initiate a Hiss wave. So my suggestion is to kind of stay around the perimeter and just keep moving. As you can see, I'm kind of using this platform in the back to kind of stay behind, and I'm just moving from side to side, taking them out. We got these two Hiss Rangers above me with shields, and we have Big Pork Chop. We got Porky over there. So now Porkchop doesn't pose too much of a threat. He does have those grenades that he's launching. But as you can see, I'm kind of standing right in front of him, right in his view, and he's still not shooting. So he finally shot his grenades out. I easily ran away from him. I can now pick up grenades, which is really cool. So as you can see, I have the grenade in my hand, and it has like a little countdown for when it explodes. It'll start beeping really fast. So I guess he's shooting those grenades at me, and I'm able to pick those grenades up before they explode and throw them back.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
So once you finish that wave, you can do a quick...
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature. Not real. They got that right.
Run through the model. Check it out if you like. But I didn't see anything. So I'm just going to continue up these stairs here and come to the second level.
You mentioned a poem last.
And just find my way along these halls. One last look at the ordinary model before we head on over to the ordinary dump site.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
So this looks like the remnants of the ordinary event. Anything that was affected by whatever it was that went on. But there is a small hiss wave and a couple of things to collect. So I guess my strategy for this was to just keep moving, clearing out any enemy that I could, and kind of just moving around in circles. There's a little bit of divots that you can kind of duck behind. There's larger structures like tractors and cars you can hide behind. And then there's obviously the structure there in the middle that I keep running around. So once you finish one wave of hiss, another one spawns. So just be prepared to just keep fighting here for a while and just continue to take them out one by one like I'm doing. The nice thing about taking out some of those hiss charge early is then now you can focus on staying behind cover to fight these ones here in the air. The hiss elevated. So even at this range, the shatter effect on my service weapon is doing me justice. It's allowing his shield to break down really quick with just a few shots of it. So now his shield is shattered or broke. And now I just gotta focus on just taking his health down with a lot of rounds. As normal. Probably the only effective way of shooting one of those guys that are up there in the air. Just because they move around a lot. So it's better to just keep a line of fire on them. As you can see, I'm trying to stun him first by throwing an object. And when you see him raise his dark matter attacks, then you're going to want to find cover. If he's just floating around like that, feel free to just keep firing on him. But once you see he starts raising his telekinetic attacks, that's when you want to be worried. He's almost down. It's taking a really long time. I'm getting kind of impatient, but I finally finish him off.
We should check that lab.
There is a control right there where that box was that you're going to want to use, but not after you check the office first. There are a few items in here.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.